Hey, what is up, guys? In this series, I'm going to show you an internal tool that I built that allows me to manage everything in 4 clicks and to get insane results. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through different features of the tool, and I'm going to show you how, if you are a consultant, if you are a coach, or if you're a solopreneur, these are the people I like to talk to, how you could save hundreds of hours every single month and basically do everything in a few clicks. Okay, so now let's jump on my screen. I'm going to show you the tool. This is an internal tool, okay? It's really cool, and I'm going to show you the result. So you are right now so this is my internal tool. And so what you're seeing here is the ideation process. So right now you're spending a lot of time trying to find ideas. And it doesn't have to be this way, because there are tools like this that I've built for my team, where we have robots that are basically going to watch YouTube videos, analyze the comments, and looking for things like, hey, can you make a video about this? Or I was looking for this information, I didn't find it. That tells us exactly what people want, okay? So it will give me the information here. Then this one here, YouTube Watch, is basically watching YouTube videos for me, extracting the gold from these YouTube videos. What was the main idea? And then from there, I can go out and create my own content, which I'm going to show you now. Now, also, this thing is reading my newsletters. It is watching Instagram Reels for me, and it does a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so now the time you gain here in terms of ideation is insane. It saves me so much time. Now let me show you the clicks in question, so you will understand kind of like how it works. So I've kind of like prepared one in here that I think is pretty good. So this idea here, for example, no one else needs to change for me to win. The moment I knew this, everything got faster. All right, so here I can basically select the angle. What is the angle that I want to cover that from? I don't want to copy the person. I want a new, fresh perspective. Now, there's a whole bunch of angles. They're here. And you can see a bunch of angles that we can cover that from. And for example, I'd say what I wish I knew. Okay, and where does that come from? From this research that I've done. This is research of the best performing YouTube videos pretty much ever. And I'm basically looking at what was the angle that these people used, and then I added it in the tool. Okay, so that's why you have this list. Then here, there's the second click that you have to make. So this is one click. This is the second click. What is the format that you want that in? So I'm going to do text for now. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you the results. But you can do other formats. You could do text plus image, text plus an image of me. So it's going to clone me, carousel, video, a podcast episode, or newsletter. But for today, I'm going to show you the text post. And then in here, you can actually give your take on the matter, because you want the content to be created with your take, with what you think, okay? And usually, basically, what I do here, I'm going to just redo it for you guys. There we go. I'm going to remove this, and I just basically just talk here. Right. So everything depends on you. You have to learn something called accountability, and you have to understand that you cannot control what other people do. What you can control is what you do. And the moment you understand this is when things started moving. I used to point fingers at people, thinking it was their fault. But at the end of the day, I just realized that the common denominator was me. There we go. So now is kind of like my take on the topic. And now, so we have one click, two click, and then here I'm going to send it for creation. I'm going to click on create, and it's basically going to take that really awesome idea. It's going to cover it from the point of view of, oh, I wish I knew this earlier. It's going to do a text format, and it's going to have my take on it. So it's going to be very, very quick, actually. So I'm just leaving it here just so you can see how quickly this thing is done. So the second this thing disappears, it means it's done. There you go, it's gone. So that means that our post has been created. So if I go here, you can see we have what I wish I knew before. And then here, yeah, there we go. Here's what finally got me unstuck. Bam, bam, bam. My post is ready. All right. And then now my last click is to basically say, go and post it. And when I do this, it's going to be posted on all my socials at the same time. Okay. So 4 clicks. It has taken 4 clicks. This is the last click. That's 1. And then if we go here, there was 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, there are many formats that you can do, and I'm going to show you the other formats. But let me show you the results, because that's the most important. So what I want you to see, this is my Twitter account. Okay, I credit this because I've been on Twitter for like 15 years. I do not understand this platform and I never got any traction. So you can see the results here. I had nothing going on. And since I started using this system, you can see the result. Let me refresh this so you can see it's not a screenshot, right? And let me, so this is the last 3 months. So, and you can see on my account, it does say I joined in December 2010. Okay, so it's not like, oh, you just opened the account, this is why this thing is moving. No, I had the account for like 15 years, nothing was moving. So this is the curve for the last year, but it doesn't show you the increase. So now if I move on to the last 3 months, and again, let me refresh this so you can see that this is not a screenshot. So if I move for the last 3 months, the difference is what? Is that for the last 3 months, it actually shows you the progression. I don't know why it doesn't do it for the whole year. It kind of sucks. But this is the progression, guys. Look at this. Some of these things have increased 12,000%. Okay? 12,000%. And the reason why it happened is because of this system. Because I have great content with great angles that are personalized to me that people really appreciate. And you can see the results. It's insane. Okay. So in the last 3 months, I have like 150,000 impressions per month. Whereas before I had nothing. Look at this. I had absolutely nothing. Now, this, again, it's an internal tool. So my team uses it for me. And I just added the most amazing feature. And I'm going to show you that feature. I just added it today. It's basically, I have this secret tool here that allows me to take anybody's reel. And then I recreate the reel, but with me on it. And it's insane. It is insane. So let's say, for example, this one. So I recreate the reel, I put my own music, and then I remove the person, and then I jump in. Okay. So let me give you a quick example of how this stuff works. If we do, I will copy this URL so you can see the reel in question. So this was the original reel. Okay. And check this out. This is what it created for me. It took like 3 minutes. I just add the link in my tool. I asked it to create it, and then it will actually go out and create the reel for me. And it will actually go and add some music. So have a look. All right. So it basically adds text that's relevant to my own market and stuff. So it basically rewrites. So I don't have to go out and create reels myself anymore. Okay. I just find the ones that are working really well. So this is one of the tools that I put in there. So I just showed you the very first one, which is creating text. Okay. The format is text, but there's so many more formats, but I cannot cover that in one video. And then I'm going to cover that in other videos. So it's basically building this stuff, kind of like building in public. I'm showing you the back end of my operations, how it works. And yeah, if you're interested in saving at least 80 hours every single month, then I'll leave a link or something. Just comment here or something. Get in touch. I will leave a link for you to start saving time like immediately. Okay, I'm going to put something in there. Go check it out. And it's going to save you an insane amount of time. So in the last month, it has already saved me 2 days. Okay? Insane. All right? So go check out the resource. I suggest you take it because at the end of the day, time is your most precious asset. And then for me, I will show you the rest of the app in subsequent videos. Yeah, thanks for your attention. Bye.